What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Oxnard Show. Today we're looking at the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Dirk Savage and Mona Lisa 2-pack from the Target Haulathon. So this is a pretty cool pack where we get Dirk Savage, the mutant hunter, so cool to have him, and then Mona Lisa, which is just another mutated character that's like this lizard character. So it looks pretty fun there, and we get a lot of cool accessories and stuff. So it just looks like a fun pack with two fun characters and everything to go along with it. And around on the back we can see a picture of the two characters, so Dirk and then Mona Lisa there. So looks pretty good, and of course other sets from the Haulathon that we'll be doing soon, but overall looks pretty good, and I'm excited to check out this set. So let me get them open and out of the box and we'll take a look at them together. So we're going to start off with Dirk Savage, which was a bounty hunter hired to capture mutants because he believed all mutants were evil until he had a confrontation with the Turtles that made him realize that not all mutants are bad, and so he helps free the ones that he captured and apologizes to them. And so he's pretty cool, and this is like, I think, a one-off character. He's maybe in one episode. Apparently he's supposed to be designed after Nick Fury from the Marvel Universe, so that's why he's got the design. So with the eye patch and the big outfit with all the straps and everything, so he's got that Nick Fury design, which is kind of cool. But overall he looks cool. Like I said, the patch on his eye, he's got the hair sort of swooped up there and the big pointy chin, the red shirt with the shoulder pads, the straps going around, as I said, gauntlet pieces there on his wrist, belt around his waist with some like gray underwear, and the belt has some canisters and stuff around on it, blue pants with some pockets on each side all the way to the gray boots, and I like the like flap over piece there at the top, remind me of like the classic Captain America style. Overall he just looks really cool, so a fun interesting character here to add to our Turtles collection. But we can do his movements, so his head can twist all the way around. Of course his neck mostly twists with it, so that kind of stinks, but he can look down that far and up that far, so pretty decent movements there. The shoulders can come up to 90 and rotate around within there. We get a bicep twist and the double elbow joint. That's pretty stiff, but you can get it to bend up there, so not too bad, really close to bending all the way up on itself. The wrist can twist around and flex back and forth. We have an ab crunch in the middle, so crunch back and forth and twist around a little, and then he can twist all the way around at the waist. Hips can come up pretty close to 90 and out to the side. It's got a thigh twist up in there, the double knee joint that can bend up that far to the back, a shin twist at the top of the boot, and then the foot can flex back and forth and twist side to side. So he has pretty decent movements, not too many issues, a little bit of stiffness and like the knees and elbows, but other than that he's pretty good. Now accessory wise he comes with some additional hands, so he's got two fist ons there, so we get a set of grip hands, and then we also get a set of grip hands with trigger fingers so we can use the different guns and stuff he comes with. And speaking of guns, first he comes with this little blaster pistol, so we have a lot of like futuristic looking guns here, so looks like an alien type gun, so a nice little blaster pistol here we could try and put into one of his hands. He also comes with a baton. I assume it's like a shock stick type thing, but they just call it a baton, but just a nice like blue stick with designs. But like I said, probably within here it's probably like a shock stick so he can shock things. It's awesome. He comes with that, and then he also comes with another like a shotgun type thing, so a double barrel like sawed-off shotgun, making futuristic looking at the same time, but overall looks pretty cool. So we can put that into his hands, and then he also comes with a holder for it, at least I assume it's supposed to hold it, that can go onto his back. So it's this little key design here that can go into the back, so it fits through the straps and then goes into the hole there, so it sits on his back like that. And it does have this little strap that you can take off, and then we can try and put the gun in. Now the gun I think sits in this way, but as you can see the gun's definitely way too fat for it, so it doesn't really fit too well, but maybe you can just kind of slide it in as much as you can, and then if you want to like run this strap back through, it's not really going to hold or grasp on anything, but you can slide it back through like that, just hold the gun on so it can be there off his back. But let's see if I can get it into his hand. So there, I was finally able to get the gun into his hand. Pretty difficult with these hands and NECA because their hands are real stiff, so difficult to get that in there, but I was finally able to. And then I did also notice on the back here that it does have a clip that you can stick this baton into, so you can just take and clip it down in there, so it'll store that on his back as well, which is pretty cool. So there we have all the weapons that Dirk uses, and then we get some accessories for his mutant trapping. So first we get this contraption, which we've seen this before. I think it came with the punk frog, so it's like a foot trap, so it gets caught on their foot and traps them up, and then it has this whole little holder thing. I don't know what this is. I didn't really see what this was, but I know, like I said, this was a trap that came with the punk frogs, and we have it here again. So we have that device there, and then we also have some handcuffs, so things we can swap around on the characters like the Turtles and stuff to have them handcuffed. Cool to have that as well, all for Dirk Savage and his mutant hunting. And speaking of mutants, we then also have Mona Lisa, which was a college student majoring in physics that was captured by a pirate, Captain Filch, because he wanted her to help with his experiments to take over the world. And one night she tries to destroy his nuclear reactor and gets mutated into a lizard. So she looks cool here. So she's just like this lizard-like creature, you know, with the female design. So she's got the nice pretty face with the eyelash and stuff, so showing that it's a girl, but has the all green skin and stuff of a lizard. And then she has her normal hair, so her hair with the bangs up top, the ponytail in the back with the pink band in her hair, and little pink scarf there around her neck, and then a bell around the waist. And then she's just lizard everywhere else. So I like the little like webbed hands, and then the toes that almost look like gecko toes or whatever, with the big bulbous toes there on the end, and the tail there in the back. So she looks pretty fun and interesting. Overall, it's just a fun looking character. Now we can do her movements, so her head can twist all the way around, and she can look down that far and up that far. So a little bit of movements back and forth. The shoulders can come up to 90 and rotate all the way around. We got a bicep twist, the double elbow joint. So we have to be careful since she's a female, so really thin joints, but it'll bend all the way up on itself. And the wrist can twist around and flex back and forth. She's got a crunch and twist at the waist, so crunch back and forth a little and can twist a little side to side. Her hips can come up to 90 and out to the side. A little bit of a thigh twist up in there, but a double knee joint that can bend that far to the back, and the foot can flex back and forth and twist side to side. And then we also have the tail in the back that can move back and forth and twist side to side. So not a bad figure for her. As I said, we just have to be careful with the thin like female joints and stuff of her arms that they could easily break, so I have to just be really careful with that. And then she also isn't the easiest to stand, so she has a tail on the back, so that's adding weight, and then the big hair, so it's making her a little bit top heavy, but you get her in the right position and she'll stand up just fine. Now she comes with a lot of accessories. So first we get some fist hands, so we get a set of fists there, so with the 4 fingers to go along with her open hands. We have a set of grip hands, so nice little sets of grips, and then finally another set of open hands where she's got the 4 fingers but there, so pretty cool to have all those. We get an additional head, so should we get like an angry head, but pretty much overall the same, so fun to have that. And as I mentioned, she's majoring in physics, so we get a lot of chemistry type stuff with that. So first we get some books. So we have a physics book and a chemistry book, so big thick books, so nice college books and stuff that we can put on a shelf or something, but fun little things we could give to her. And then she comes with a lot of chemistry pieces as well, so we get all sorts of like flasks and stuff. Personally, I took a lot of chemistry classes, I just can't remember what all these things are called, but nice little thing with some green liquid in it and nice cork on top, and then a little sand to sit in, so that one's nice. We also get another flask thing, and I like the pink liquid in this, and then it has what are usually like the glass like curly straw type things, so again that looks cool. And then finally we get a little vial stand with vials and have some different liquids, so blue, pink, and green liquid in there, and you can remove each of these if you want. So again, nice little display. We just need a table. We get all this stuff that we need like to sit on a table, and we never get any tables. Pretty interesting to get that as well. So a whole little chemistry set there to go along with her. And there I just decided to give her that flask so she can easily hold on to it. So fun to have Mona Lisa. It's nice to, have this lizard character and stuff to go along with our turtles, and awesome to get her in this set. So there we have our Dirk Savage and Mona Lisa figures, and just so you can see a size comparison, we'll go ahead and bring in a turtle. So we'll bring in Raphael since he has a connection with Mona Lisa. So we can see Mona Lisa is pretty much the same height as the turtles, but of course Dirk Savage is a normal human, so he's much taller than they are, but just want to show you that size comparison. And that's going to be it for our NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2-pack of Dirk Savage and Mona Lisa from the Target Haulathon. Both are pretty cool figures. I like the Dirk Savage, especially how it said it was a parody of Nick Fury, and you can definitely see that design in there. And then getting another mutant with Mona Lisa is really cool to throw in with our turtles. So very cool to have this 2-pack as well to add to our collection. So let me know what you thought of it down in the comments, and if you enjoyed my review, let me know with a thumbs up. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you all stay awesome out there, and I'll see you in our next review.